was a lukewarm winter night. All through the ski house, we laughed as we took our Christmas photos in our living room. We were taking those annoying Christmas cards everyone makes fun of. The very same ones we always forget to mail out. Every single year. You would think after 4 kids, Mom and us would stop doing them, but nope. The light of the camera flash never ends in my family, even when it says no flash photography. Mom and us is always the first to break that rule. When it was the last photo of the night, you know, the 16th last photo, Mom and us had a fantastic idea. Older kids, pick up the youngest. She demanded. Now here's the thing. The youngest, aka me, was 14. And my elder siblings were 16, 22, and 28. We all looked at her as though she had lost her mind. I mean, I wasn't tiny. Then she yelled, "Pick her up, or we are not going downtown to see the lights." So as the good children we are, we complained, then finally obeyed. Now I've gotta say, that was the worst photo I've ever taken. You know how they say people have 6-packs? Well, I had a 6-pack of donuts rolling off my stomach. Okay. Now that you've got the whole backstory, let's get into the drama. Now that atrocious, some might even say scarring, photo shoot had ended, it was finally time for what we all had been waiting for. The lights downtown. Everyone headed out of the house before me, you know, to fight for the front seat. On my way at the door, I forgot to close the screen door. Something I always did and still do. Mama Nusk once again yelled, "She's always doing that. Madison Page, turn your butt around and shut that damn front door." So I rolled my eyes and did as I was told. I even slammed the door in spite. Well, also because it's the only way it'll stay closed, but the idea of spite. Anyways, on my way back to the car, snap, crackle, and pop went my ankle. I hit the cement so hard, my brain couldn't even process what had happened. I lost my breath. I couldn't say or do anything. You know how in movies, everything goes black and they don't understand what just happened? This wasn't like that at all. I remember screaming, crying, and cursing in pain. And not being able to hear anything. Hey, that's kind of like the movies. Dang, that pain was insane. Like even worse than the embarrassment of the Christmas cards. Though I remember the pain, what happens after that is kind of a blur. According to Mama Nusk, she had my 2 older brothers carry me inside. And then they took off the boot that was on my foot. I shouldn't even call it a foot. It was a frickin' balloon at that point. So, you guessed it. I got rushed to the ER. Apparently, the rolls on my stomach weren't the only thing in the mood to roll that night. My ankle's ligament did a full-on somersault. Ugh, yeah, I tore my ligament to shreds, but come on. They went to see the lights without me. The only lights I got to see that night was my mother's phone flashing all night in the ER. You know, to keep her Facebook followers updated. It's just so rude. They couldn't have waited for me.